Shalom. Hello, everyone. This is Talia. I'm so sorry I've taken such a long time to record something, but I really wanted to make sure that I put something out there that was genuine, to show my heart. What's been on my heart lately, going into this harvest season, is to knowing how to love yourself. That's one. And two, allowing the Most High to love on you and to lean on Him in that love. Because first and foremost, He's the one who showed us how and what love is. So when I put that question out there, what comes to mind? How do I love myself? I had to think about that myself. I came from a background of being insecure. Um, I didn't love myself. I didn't like my skin tone. I didn't like my body shape. I went to college, hooked up with a guy that I ended up being with for 8 years, 8 long years in my 20s. And I thought back, and of course, this was before my husband. I thought back and I said, oh my gosh, I wasted my 20s. I wasted my 20s. I did not love myself enough to know when to leave, when to cut people off, when to say no, when to realize that I've surrounded myself with garbage. um, I've surrounded myself with people who do not care about me, um, or have my best interests. When you love yourself, you start to recognize your surroundings. You start to recognize what type of environment you've allowed yourself to be in. Um, Loving yourself is to know when to get out of abusive situations, harmful situations where it could be verbal abuse or even eating habits. Eating is another form of ways, it's a comfort thing. So just recognizing some of your habits, your environments, and the people who you are around. When I finally sobered up and recognized who I was with and the situation I was in, um, when I finally left, I went through this isolating process. And within that isolation, I found peace, I found quietness, and I finally got rid of baggage. That's another way of loving yourself, knowing when to get rid of baggage, dragging old bones with you into new situations. No, you can't do that. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit where the Most High is trying to take you. So within that peace, within that quietness, I was able to hear Him again. I was able to allow the Most High to work on me and find my confidence in Him, find my beauty in Him, find my self-worth in Him. I began to read the Word again and looking at the words of His mercy, outstretched arm, my love for you. Of course, Yeshua, the ultimate example of what love is, He died for us. He took our place. And instead of us going through that, He said, I'll take that on for you. That's love. So within that peace, going back to my situation, and within that quiet space, I was able to allow the Most High to work on me and realize what love looks like. It's an action. So now, within that sanctification process, that cleansing process I was going through, I was able to prepare myself to receive genuine love. I was able to receive what the Most High said I deserve. He said, if you walk in my statutes, my commandments, I will give you these things that I know that you need. I'll give you the desires of your heart. Those verses really stuck with me. And so I said, you know what? This is really, I really want to be a wife. I want this. I feel like I deserve it. You commanded us to be fruitful and multiply. And look what I've done to my body. Look what I've done to my soul and my spirit. I allowed these things, these entities, these situations, the environment, people, exes, and family members and TV and music and everything else get into my soul and tell me the opposite. So um, I within that process, I began to look different. I changed my hair. I dyed my hair. I dressed different because I said, I am starting new. And so I want you guys to begin your harvest season anew, afresh. We just left Passover. I'm ending my unleavened bread, coming out with a new attitude towards relationships. So I hope that wisdom blesses you and blesses men and women, men too, knowing what type of woman can compliment you. That's love. Knowing what woman can uplift you, and women also, what type of man will provide and protect you like the Most High, as your covering, as your head. Looking for those type of characteristics, looking for those traits. I began to write down some of the things that I wanted in my husband, my future husband at the time. I praised the Most High in advance. Thank you for molding him. I want this man to love on me like you have been loving on me. How you've been keeping me within those 8 years, within my past, within my mess. You have been loving on me. So I yearned for a man like that. And I believe I am so thankful that he has given me a husband of his own likeness and of his character. But that was work on my part I had to do first. I had to learn how to love myself and then had to accept the Most High's love. Now, not allowing my past to speak louder than what he was trying to tell me. So, yeah, that's about it. I wanted to share that, and I hope you guys share it. Share it on your Facebook or other YouTube, whatever. I really want this to get out. I believe that it's important um, to begin that transformation, that transition. So be blessed. Yeah, bless. Stay tuned for more wisdom keys, more principles. Love you guys. Shalom.